Matthew Gilkes, 47, from Chorley, has been jailed for 16 years after admitting 42 offences involving children. Investigators discovered hidden cameras, phones and electronic devices at his home, while victims described severe emotional trauma, fear and long-term distress caused by his actions. Police are searching for a man after CCTV captured a serious attack outside Gaumont Place in Streatham. Officers are urging the woman involved to come forward, saying trained support, welfare help and medical care are available while inquiries continue. Terry Cook, 38, from Bury, has been jailed for 4.5 years after admitting 8 offences involving a vulnerable primary school boy. Investigators found messages, gifts and images showing she misused her position of trust over several months. The child's family told court the case caused deep emotional harm and lasting distress. Abdul Halim Khan, 54, from East London, has been jailed for life after being convicted of multiple offences involving women and girls, including children as young as 12. Investigators said he misused his position as a religious leader to manipulate victims over several years through fear and deception. Victims described lasting emotional trauma, while authorities praised their courage in coming forward. Tanveer Singh, 32, has been convicted of murdering 41-year-old Shara Miller after picking her up in a delivery van in Handsworth. Investigators said he attacked her before leaving her body on a street in Smethwick during the early hours of August 11, 2025. Police described Singh as a dangerous predator and said extensive CCTV inquiries helped secure the conviction. Kyle Cox, 23, from Oxford, has been jailed after admitting he wounded Zachary Stone with a samurai sword during a jealous confrontation. The attack left Stone with serious hip injuries and the top of his thumb severed, requiring hospital treatment, blood transfusions and surgery. The court heard the injuries have caused lasting physical and emotional damage. Romaine Smith, 32, from Walsall, became emotional in court as sentencing was adjourned over whether she should be classed as a dangerous offender. She admitted robbery, possession of a sharply pointed article in public and criminal damage. The court heard she has previous convictions, including repeated knife-related offences. A man has been arrested in Oxfordshire for suspected immigration offences during recent neighbourhood police activity. Officers in Abingdon also seized an uninsured e-scooter, recalled a repeat offender to prison, and carried out patrols in nearby areas following reports of antisocial behaviour and youth-related damage. Neil Fillingham, 45, from Cannock, has been jailed for 2 years and 8 months after admitting multiple breaches of a sexual harm prevention order. Police discovered undeclared electronic devices and recovered deleted online messages during their investigation. Authorities said strict monitoring measures were in place following his earlier conviction involving inappropriate communication with a child. Omar Khan, 26, from Birmingham, has been jailed for 7 years and 7 months after shots were fired near a primary school in Tipton. Children and parents were moved back inside while armed officers secured the area. Khan later admitted firearm, ammunition, knife and driving offences. Stephen Moosdale resigned as a Reform UK councillor in St Helens after reports revealed his involvement in online adult entertainment under a separate alias. Mousdale said pressure from media attention and public criticism affected his mental health and personal life while insisting he had done nothing illegal. Ilir Hoxha, 23, and Ethan Edwards, 22, have been jailed for more than 24 years after Mohammed Jamil was shot inside his parked car in Wolverhampton. The court heard Hoxha entered the vehicle with a firearm while Edwards waited nearby. Jamil suffered serious injuries, and CCTV plus phone evidence helped link both men to the attack. Dean Clark, 25, from Salford, has been jailed for 5 years after admitting offences involving a teenage girl he contacted online. Investigators recovered phone evidence showing repeated inappropriate messages over several months. The girl's family told the court the case caused severe emotional harm and changed her life completely. Benjamin Wilson, 35, has been jailed for 10.5 years after being convicted of offences against a vulnerable woman he met in Manchester city centre. Investigators said the victim had become separated from friends during a night out before Wilson took advantage of her condition. Police praised the victim's courage and the extensive investigation that led to his conviction. Dale Alexander Careswell, 43, has been jailed for 6 years and 9 months after being convicted of multiple offences involving teenage girls online. The court heard he offered money, gifts, and other incentives while communicating with underage victims. Authorities also imposed an indefinite order restricting his internet use and future contact with girls under 16.